we will take you behind the scenes with the Chateau Pomije's own winemaker himself.
My name is Jeff McCann. I've been working in the wine industry since 1979. When I first started working here, it was just to grow grapes and grow grapes only, and that's what it was like for 6 or 7 years. When they opened the winery here, it was just something that I grew into. We grow 14 different kinds of grapes here. We've won quite a few awards over the years. We've gotten some gold, silver, and bronze medals, a little bit of everything. The hardest wine to make probably here would be Pinot Noir. It's a hard grape to grow and to get ripe in this climate. The grapes that grow the best in this climate are the Native American grapes. Concord, Steuben, Catawba, Niagara. We start the pruning process here around Christmas, and it's the process of eliminating excess fruiting buds that we don't need. Normally, we probably prune off probably 90% of the buds from the previous year. That keeps the vine healthy and growing vigorous and producing big clusters. If you didn't prune, you'd have a lot more clusters, but they'd be a lot smaller. Our harvest season starts here around the third week of August. And we harvest Marichal Fauche and Pinot Noir first. And then from there we get into Niagara and Sable and then so on and so forth. September's our big harvest month. Normally by the first week of October, so we're done harvesting. We spray every 7 to 10 days or about every 2 inches of rain normally. That keeps the funguses off the grapes and the leaves, the clusters and the leaves. This is a horizontal basket press made by Vaslin. Holds about 2 tons of grapes at a time. We can do a press load every 45 minutes to an hour. Underneath the press you have a catch tub here that catches all the juice as it comes through the cracks in the press. This is our 500-gallon stainless steel mixing tank. We use mostly at bottling, add our sugar and our preservatives, mix it up real well, and then we're ready for sterile filtration. And from there it gets pumped into stainless steel tanks where it's juice settled for 3 or 4 days. This is an 1,140-gallon stainless steel tank that we use both for fermenting and aging our wines. This is a 60-gallon American oak barrel with a 2-year toast. We buy these from Canton Cooperage in Kentucky. We use them both for barrel fermentation and for barrel aging. White wines are normally barrel fermented, and red wines are normally aged in these. From the bottling tank, the wine comes into our bottler. You can put 6 bottles in here at a time, 1 on each spout. It's gravity fed, and when the bottle's full, it shuts off by itself. Here at Chateau Pomije, we hand cork every bottle. We use a standard floor corker. We can cork about 30 cases an hour. Put the bottle in, put the cork in, pull the lever. You got a corked bottle, it's ready for a cap. After the bottle's corked, we'll bring it over to the capper, put a heat shrink cap on it, put it on the platform of the machine, lift it up into the heater, and it shrinks the cap tight around the neck of the bottle. Here at Chateau Pomije, we hand label all of our bottles with crack and peel self-adhesive labels. And now we have a finished product ready for the shelves. We have 7 dry wines. Pinot Noir is a delicate red table wine that's lighter in body and tannins than our Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a very pleasant dry red wine. The Pinot Noir Blanc is a white wine that we make from the Pinot Noir grapes. It's a barrel fermented white, has a delightful crisp taste and finish. Merlot, it's a beautiful ruby red table wine that's oak aged, mellow hints of vanilla and blackberry. Chardonnay is a premium white table wine, fermented in stainless steel and aged in American white oak, which gives our Chardonnay its traditional buttery flavor. Then we get into some semi-dry wines. Tremenec is a dry white. The Domaine Reserve is a semi-dry that we barrel ferment and age in stainless steel. It's comparable to a Chardonnay. Sauvignon Blanc is a quality dry wine characterized by a bright yellow-green color with a distinctive aroma and fresh taste. Sunset Crush is our new semi-dry white wine that we have here. It's made from the Sauvignon Blanc grape. It has hints of green apple and pear.
Next, we would like to introduce you to our sweet wines. Our award-winning Riesling wine complements every type of white meat and fish. Our Catawba wine is a semi-dry white wine that has a strawberry hint to it. This wine goes well with any white meat or light meal. Steuben, one of our best sellers, a semi-sweet wine, full-bodied with a smooth finish. Taste the hints of watermelon and cherries. Blush wine is made from Concord, Steuben, and Niagara grapes. Our Niagara wine, better known as Welch's White Grape Juice with a Kick. Late Harvest, which is an ice wine and goes well with desserts, has a butterscotch aftertaste to it. Nectar Kiss, with the sweet and fruity flavors flowing throughout, this wine goes well with any romantic meal or dessert. So come out to the Chateau Pomije Winery and Banquet Facility with your family and friends and have a free wine tasting as well as a great time together.